It's not as if ministry doesn't have a history of adapting to circumstances. Think of circuit riders like Hosea Ballou and others in the 1800s, riding from town to preach the universalist message. They did what they needed to do to reach the people. That's exactly what entrepreneurial ministry is about today, finding new ways to reach the people.
We actually build our way into the answer. And not because we just think it's cute, but because there is literally no other way to get there from here.
The American religious landscape has probably changed more in the last 10 or 15 years than it did in the previous 200. And we need to find new ways of engaging people who are still spiritually hungry, but are very wary and skeptical about traditional institutions.
The Pew Foundation did a survey and found 600,000 people or so in the US identify as UU, but we only have 150,000 as members in our congregations. So what's going on there? Where's the disconnect? And I think that demands that we experiment with different models.
We need to get out of our churches, out of our chaplaincy institutions like the one I'm in and so on, and get out and innovate in the larger world, because that's where things are happening and that's where the needs are.
The congregation model continues to sustain the hearts of many, many people, but they will not carry us alone. They will not carry us into the future. So this work is vital. It's absolutely vital.
This work, beyond the call entrepreneurial ministry, is the Unitarian Universalist Association and the UU Ministers Association, in partnership with professors and lecturers in leading business schools. Project portfolios in hand, a group of mostly UU ministers, along with some United Church of Christ and Jewish clergy, are learning things they don't get in seminary, like innovation and design.
So we wanted to begin this 2-year program in partnership with one of the preeminent schools in kind of the cradle, if you will, of innovation. So the first of our 4 retreats is with Stanford.
2 or 3 core central pivot points where design's build your way forward thing actually, touches earth and makes a difference. And we're going to dive into it in some depth today on your projects.
The first training featured Dave Evans from the Stanford Design School and UCC minister Nicole LaMarche, who planted a church in the Silicon Valley.
You must develop the art of being clear in the face of uncertainty. So
the Entrepreneurial Ministry program is an opportunity to catalyze all the things that are cooking out there. And I think there's the potential for it to have a transformative impact on our faith and on Unitarian Universalists and on people who are seeking but may not know that what they could be seeking is Unitarian Universalism.
Projects range from digital ministries to training UU disaster workers, from theater workshops for spiritual exploration to helping small Reformed Jewish congregations. And now these spiritual entrepreneurs are gaining knowledge and confidence.
Go for it. Take this. Go small, but start. Try things out. Ideate. Ask the questions. Find out what those needs really are. Don't make assumptions. Oh, the tools are incredible.
This is just our first meeting. I can't imagine where it's gonna go.
If you're interested in advancing religious values that are progressive in the world, if you are looking for a way to put your financial resources where your values are, if you understand the relationship between leadership and making change in the world, that this is the program that would enable you to achieve all of those things.
Your support is needed for this entrepreneurial ministry pilot program. This is the future.